Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? Beats by Lonze back in the building with another stream for y'all. Today we're working on the MPC One. Working on the MPC One, we're gonna start out with our intro, and we'll see what we come up with. So all week I've been in the studio. I've been working on the MPC Live 3, and today I decided that I need to come in here and show the MPC One some love and kind of work my brain out of working with the MPC One. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work our brain out of working out of the MPC One today, and we'll see what we come up with. So we got 120 on the BPM. All right, so what we'll do is the intro, we'll make this 8 bars. I'll tell you what, let's load that here. And okay, so we will go to menu, sample edit, and we will chop our drop out of this mug. So we'll go all the way to the beginning. I'm tired of searching for my drop in every machine. It's ridiculous. So what we'll do is we will resample. We'll resample our own drop. We'll discard the rest of it. Gotta love it. Gotta love the MPC. So much stuff you can do with the MPC. So now we're going to copy it to new sample. And we'll copy and we'll make this our intro Zay. All right, so now we have that sample. And now so now that sample is there. I have not checked my sound, so I don't know if we got sound or not. What are you just rocking? All right. Mic is coming in pretty hot. Let's cut our mic down some. All right. Mic is coming in pretty hot. Let's cut our mic down some. All right. Mic is coming in pretty hot. Let's cut our mic down some. All right. Mic is coming in pretty hot. All right, let's see how it sounds now. We'll cut it down some. There we go. All right. All right. So I'm glad before we got started and got too deep inside the and got too deep into the stream. Let's hear what it sounds like so y'all can't hear. See what it sounds like before we get too deep. Okay, sounds good. Check 1 2 1 2. All right, so we automatically adjust the mic and see what it sounds like with the beat going in. All right. I think we are good to go now. All right, what's up, East Atlantic Duval in the building? What's up? What's up? Thank you for your comments. Appreciate you. Just over here trying to figure out some stuff. And while we're here, we're gonna check our splice, see what's in splice. We'll download a couple samples real quick. We'll let it go through about 1,000 samples. And while it's doing that, I will talk to y'all. So what's going on, man? I told y'all I've been out of the studio for the week, and today I decided to get on the MPC One and work on a couple things. Now, you'll notice that a lot of times when I'm here in the studio, I'm working on a different MPC or a different machine. And so I kind of do that to kind of exercise my brain to where I don't just get caught into one workflow. And the good thing about the 3.0 workflow with them adding the arranger and adding with the MPC Live 3, you got the step sequencer across the top. So that changes the dynamics some. You're able to add effects. You're able to do a lot of stuff with the Live 3 that you could do with the Live 2, but it may take a little bit longer. And with the Live 1 and X, it may take a little bit longer to do certain things, but it's the same workflow. But I do appreciate when I'll be back. I do appreciate though that the MPC Live 3 has those additions on it, and you can kind of think through your workflow. right, so I think I got about, let's see, 6,266. So once we get down to like 5,000, 5,000 like 900 something, then we'll continue on. That should be enough samples for this stream. Trying to provide y'all some background for the stream. All right, so now you can see a little bit. Beats by Lonze. All right, so let's see if I can bring just a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. All right, cool. All right, so we got about 176 files before we get to 5,900. So, um, again, let's go ahead and give y'all my shameless plugs real quick. Y'all can follow me on all social media at Beats by Lonze. And if you're interested in checking out my music, I got a lot of beat tapes. I got albums, R&B albums, rap albums. Again, a whole lot of freaking beat tapes that I've done on every machine that I have in my studio. So far, we are working down to get to the rest of the machines we have. So we're up to like 40 machines right now. So my plan is to have a beat tape for every machine that I have in the studio. So we've done the Ableton Move. We've done the Push. Actually, we have not done a Push album. We've done Ableton Move, the S2400. The MPC Live 2 has a pack. We got a Christmas album where we did all 12. We did 12 different machines for Christmas, and then we did what else we did. We didn't do a Key 61, and we didn't do a, what else didn't we do? We haven't done an MPC One beat tape yet, so check that out. beatsbylonze.bandcamp.com. Again, I got a lot of music out there. I believe we got 40 projects under Bandcamp. And for you all who like to get the music free, then of course I have music on Apple and Spotify. You can check that out over there. And last but not least, my website, beatsbylonze.com. I have all the beats I have for sale there. I have my merch. I have the Grind 329 podcast, which is hosted there. You can listen to the podcast there. And for you new producers that need drum kits, I have a new producer drum kit on my website that is free. You can just download it, and you can download the expansion and drop it right into your MPC. And I think that's it. So we're at 5,996 samples. So what we'll do is we'll cancel for now, and then we'll use the samples that we got. And let's see what samples we got. All right, so let's. All right, cool. Go back. All right, let's cut our audition up a little bit. You know what we're gonna do? Because we're gonna take some stems. We're gonna take those instruments out of there. So we're gonna go from here to the menu to sample edit. And within sample edit, we'll be able to go into the stems and take our vocals out of this sample. Sample edit, stems. So we want vocals, we want bass, we don't want drums, and we'll leave other. So we'll do that. Says I got to activate it because I have it activated in another machine. So let's see if I can get the stems really quick. Stem separation. Let's see. Please, please, please download. Yes, thank you, Lord. Awesome. So we're downloading our stem separation, and we're going to take these vocals out of this sample, and we're going to add it to our beat for the hook. Wow, that was fast. I am hardwired into my internet, so that is actually great a great concept that we have with the MPC One. This is the OG MPC One, so you're able to. It's not Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. It's not Wi-Fi, I should say. So that is called AB Fenzane. So let's see where it went. Actually, I gotta run the stem. So let's go back to that. Let's go back to it. Stems, go for it. Now I know a lot of people say that the stems that are not in the new MPC, that are on the older MPCs, are crap, but sometimes they do pretty good. So we'll see with this small of a sample, see how good the stems sound when we extract them out. So we're about 25% right now on the stem, so you can see it on the screen. It's moving pretty fast. Again, like I'm hardwired to my internet. My internet is pretty fast. We got the best internet for the studio. So we got the hard wire coming over to the studio, so we don't have to rely on the Wi-Fi at any given time. And we're halfway there. And for y'all new people who are watching the stream, I want you to know that it doesn't take 22 minutes to make a beat. You can make them much faster. I do make them much faster, but a lot of times for the stream, I extend my beat making out so I can kind of talk through what's happening. So you're not just watching the screen and wondering what buttons I'm pressing. I'm kind of telling you what I'm doing as I go. So we're about 75, 80% done. And I will tell you on MPC Live 3, it is the desktop. It is a desktop version of the stems. So it does take a long time, but the stems are really, really good when you're downloading the stems from the MPC Live 3. Which is, it's over in my bag. So y'all haven't watched my channel, watch some of the old lives that I've done, and you'll see the MPC Live 3 as my premier machine over here. All right, so here's the first sample. And then here is the loop, the melodic loop. I guess that's the bass. Then here's the rest of the melody loop. And then here is the vocals. All right, so now we're gonna take our sample, we're gonna maneuver, we're gonna ensure that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop this sample because we got two pieces of it. Let's see how it sounds as it is, and then if it doesn't fit, we'll come back in, we'll chop it and put those two pieces separate. Let's see. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll chop it. So we'll do this chop, and then what we'll do, we'll wait till it gets to the middle, then we'll chop the second piece, and then we'll edit our chops from here. So number 2 will be here, then the end of 1 will be there. So what we'll do is, because we got a little bit of space, we'll just put 3 over here. And what we'll do is we'll take the delete tool, and that is not working, so we will just shift convert new drone track using slices. Are we in A? And we'll just edit from the main screen. So it's pretty much the same sample, but we'll try it out and see what it sounds like in the mix. Alright, so we'll take the metronome out of our record, and we'll take it off for now because we don't need it. Alright, so now let's listen to it. Alright, so cool, that'll work for that. And what do we want to do? We got a verse, we got an intro, and we got a hook. So that does not work in there. So what we'll do is let's see if we can change some of the sounds of the sample. Let's go to effects. Let's put, already got a little bit of a reverb on it, but let's see if we can put some more different sounding reverb on it. Let's see if we do some delay. And then let's put a little bit more delay on it. Kind of make it slow. I'm not catching the time for that. That'll work. Alright, cool. So we got that for the intro. And then we got our verse. So let's get out of A. Get out of that sample. And let's go to new track, new plugin. And let's find somebody crazy to mess with. I just did buy the new Iona, but I may not be able to get Iona on here because I may have it on too many machines already. So let's go look and see what our thing is telling us right now that we can activate. Let's activate it and see if it works. Now Iona got a, yep, it's letting me download it. Oh snap. Let's try Analog Dreams, Cloud Supply, Homage. See if the rest of these will activate and download. All right, we got Analog Dreams coming through. Cloud Supply coming through. What? This is like crisp. Nope. There we go. It says maximum already hit. All right, so we got Iona. So let's mess with the Iona real quick, like see what's in Iona. See, I already got a sound like that inside already with when one of the plugins. So let's mute the other one out and see what we can do when we play with the Iona. Yeah, it don't work when you go up. When you go up, the root note sounds good, but when you go up, it don't sound good at all. It starts to run away from you somewhere in that preset. So let's go to another one. I like that. Ah. All right, cool. So I actually like that. So I'm gonna do something y'all probably gonna say is crazy. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take out everything that I did in my plugins. I'm gonna delete it, and we're gonna use that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create from our plugins we already got loaded. We're gonna create around that. So that's our verse. So we're gonna go to our hook, and we're going to do the same thing. So shift, select all, cut, go back to main, and we'll go to our other plugin. We got nothing in there. Dun, 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 dun. Now, when we listen to the verse, it should just be drums. Actually, I guess not. It's the hook. The hook still has. And what I'll do in this one, in the hook, I'll actually freak that plugin a little bit, and we'll probably go from up top and come back down. All right, cool. So let's go back to our verse and let's work our verse out. All right, cool. All right. So now we got our verse. So let's go to our hook and let's do the same thing in the hook, but we're gonna add. All right, so now we'll go back to our other plugin. Yeah. All right, cool. So now let's take that plugin, that Iona, and let's cut it down just a little bit in the mix. Let's go to the verse and cut it down in the mix just a little bit so it's not fighting with the other plugins. And then all right, that's our verse and our hook. All right, so let's go to our other plugin. And let's just go a little bit higher. Just go a little bit higher so you can hear some sonics. Okay, so let's do new track, new plugin. And let's find something else. Let's see if Analog Dream's gonna come in. All right, Analog Dreams, I hear you. We're gonna take that sample out of there too. I don't like it. I don't like it in the hook. So shift, select all, cut, done. Bye bye sample. Maybe I can put the sample backwards. So that's what we'll do. We'll go to the sample. Yep, you're gonna feel backwards. How about that? Sample, sample edit. You're gonna go backwards. We're gonna put you in reverse, reverse, reverse. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna put you in reverse too. I know you don't. We're gonna put you in reverse anyway. Shift, process, reverse. Do it. Okay, we'll bring you over here. Now we're cooking with grease. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like you. I like you. I like you. All right. Maybe we can go high. Mm. All right. So let's see who else is in here that's in my way. Yeah, it's you. All right, it's you. You're in my way, buddy. All right. So let's go back. Yeah, still the sample is still too loud. So let's duck you all the way down. All right, so let's go down in a low. All right, so let's go out of there. Let's see what else we got. Okay, not low enough. So we got low flux meta lead. Let's see what our other plugins are at. Dun, dun, dun. So you are at A natural minor as well. You're at A natural minor as well. Okay, cool. So we'll go back to A natural minor. Let's see what craziness we can get out of here. Nope. It's gonna be fighting and competing with each other. So we ain't gonna fight and compete. All right, let's move on. See what else we got. Skip and drone. Ooh. I actually like that. All right, let's try that. So the only place we didn't, only place we didn't remove the plugins was the verse. I mean the intro. So I think what we'll do is we will make a brand new intro, starting with We'll leave that there. And we'll come to Analog Dreams. And we'll make this our and it starts actually too high. So let's go down. Let's see how that sounds going into the verse. Cause it may not fit. Let's see. Let's try it out. No, it don't. It don't work. Well, we tried. We tried with that one. So we are going to take that out of there because that is not going to work. So I guess we just stick with what we had in the beginning. The drums. And I think that's Sub Factory. Yeah. Well, we know that will always work because that is the skeleton. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. We'll call this doo-doo. This is doo-doo. Save 618. All right. We saved it. New project. All right, so we're gonna stay on 15 more minutes. I'm gonna make another beat. I ain't happy with that shit. Now I was supposed to be over here to work on the live 3 because there's some shit I need to do. But I decided to do something else other than that. So let's go to expansions. And let's see what we got here in our packs. And all right. All right, so we'll take that, sample edit, look like 131.84. We are at 131.29, so we're close. So we'll take that. And then what we want to do is so we want to All right, so let's put our metronome back on. Let's go half of that. So 60, let's do 70, see what 70 sounds like. So let's go back to check edit. And it said we was at 134. So let's do the Pro 10. All right, so let's chop it. So let's go here, sample that in, chop. There we go. All right, cool. So we will go to let's chop this bad boy. What? You're supposed to be warped. Why didn't you warp? Now let's do our tempo again. Tell you what, let's take it out of there first. And we're gonna go 70, 140. Let's go 70. And now, why is it counting down so freaking far? Should be, that's right. It's off. All right. And now let's try it again. Now there is one chop in there. There's one chop in there that is what? Oh, it's in the new one. Let's see where it is. Let's do it right. Make this a little bit bigger so we can see. So I like that better to go over there. So let's do that. Alright, that third chop just needs to be nudged just a little bit. And then it will leave a little bit of end space. So let's just nudge it just a little bit. Take off the snap. Alright, now should hit right. And I don't like that one right there either. So we will figure another chop to go in there. Not that one. Let's try that one. Alright, so let's do those on the end over there. And let's put that over there. Actually, we don't have to go all the way through it. We can just start from there. Why it didn't record? Let's try it again. messed it up. Let's put the clap in there. Alright, so we got that one. Copy sequence. Now let's do our hook really quick. And let's change out our sample. Alright, gotcha. Let's see. Let's see what we can cook up over here. That first one, that first chop, don't start on the sha la 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 la. Where are we at? That's why. Need a little bit more. Just a little bit. You have to. Just a little bit. Why are you not saving? All right, so let's move. My chopper's wrong. It's never gonna work because the chopper's wrong. That one works though. 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. You heifer. You heifer, you almost there. I hear you. Ooh, that's nasty right there. Mm. Those don't work. Almost there. Maybe. Mm, 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 All right, now we just gotta fill some space. Ew, let's see, let's fill some space. All right, sample edit, not sample edit, track edit, A minor, A. All right, so let's go through some. I like that, prodigious. So we're gonna say prodigious might be it, but we'll keep going. All right, so let's go on there. So delete track, the track, plug in. further than that. Mm. Let's put one right there. All right, that'll work. And now let's do our intro really quick, and then we're out of here. Woo! That's almost whooped me. All right, so let's see what else we got on here that's not 8. I should have flipped around already. Okay, everything is 8. Let's do 4. You fucker. Let's see if I can do it again. I'm ahead. That's fine. Let's say now snap. Put it in place. Put it in place. Put it in place. And put it in place. And put you in place. All right, guys, got to catch the last two. Now let's fix our 808. Our 808 is a little bit behind and a little bit late. But that's fine. We will fix you, buddy. I see it. Alright, so let's move you just a little bit. And that one gotta move. Alright, let's just delete that one. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Intro. All right. Let me get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Check y'all next time. Peace.